She walks past the service desk with the knife waving by her side, and no one appears to see it. Just before 3 p.m., Ellis walked into the lobby and follows behind the mother and son as they exit the store.
I'm going to tell you right this instant, if you walk up to me with a knife in your hand, I am going to draw my pistol and I'm going to kill you. And it's just that simple. I am not playing with you motherfuckers. What's going on? It's Hicks Uncensored. I'm back with another one, and I seen this video about this lady stabbing and killing a 3-year-old boy. If you're new here, welcome. I let you guys know off the rip, this is uncensored. I'm not trying to be like every other YouTube channel, watching what you say so people don't get offended. If you get offended, then that's on you. Unsubscribe. I want you to see this video because within each and every situation that takes place or that happens to someone else, you can learn from it. You can take a lot of things out of the situation that has happened to other people and utilize it within your daily life. Let's check out this video.
Tonight we have some new disturbing video. Just want to give you that heads up to share with you that sheds light on the moments before an attack that killed a 3-year-old boy and injured his mom earlier this week in North Olmsted. It shows the suspect, Bianca Ellis, at the police station before the incident, and then you see her there walking around with a knife inside Giant Eagle.
You can see
Lena Lai has the latest, and as Christy just referenced, we want to warn you that this video might be upsetting for some to watch.
New video shedding light on the 30 minutes before a deadly stabbing in North Olmsted Monday. The video showing Bianca Ellis walking into the police station there around 2:30 that afternoon. She's pushing her own wheelchair with a suitcase. Police say she was there in connection with her arrest the week before.
You got anything on you at all?
Ellis had a warrant for her arrest tied to a previous theft conviction. Police arrested her and then let her go. 4 days later, Ellis is seen going to the Volunteers of America thrift store, where police say she stole 2 knives, then briefly stopped in bins and things before walking into Giant Eagle.
And you know,
at
before the
2:58,
video continues on, I want you to notice how she's just randomly and casually walking around with a knife in her right hand and no one's paying any attention. This is why I tell people you need to be vigilant. You need to be aware. You need to be watching out for threats. You need to start training your mind to be more vigilant and more aware. This woman is out here walking around with a clearly visible knife and nobody sees it. As many people as she walked past and walked by, nobody sees this knife in her hand. When I'm out, I'm careful of who's around me. I'm very vigilant and I pay attention to everything. I don't even like people getting close to me. If you get too close to me within a certain amount of feet, I'm instantly on you. I'm paying attention. Pay attention to that in which that is going on around you. You're going to see how she walks past all of these people and she has a clearly visible knife in her hand and no one noticed. Pay attention. I can't say this enough. I see this through society all the time. A lot of people, they're walking to and from places, in and out of their cars. They're looking down at their phone. I don't know what the fuck is in that phone that you are paying so much attention to. There's this girl who actually lives where I live, and I see her damn near every day as she parks her car. She walks from her car to the door, looking down at the phone, paying attention to absolutely nothing.
She walks past the service desk with the knife waving by her side, and no one appears to see it.
Wow.
Then we see her walking near the cash registers. Again, no one appears to see or react to the knife. She then passes Margot Wood and her 3-year-old son, Julian. Ellis immediately turns around and starts to follow them.
Now, I want to stop it right here. How can this be? How can it be that someone is randomly walking around in a store or wherever and nobody noticed that this person is odd? She even looks odd. Nobody noticed that this person is kind of strange. Nobody sees this big ass knife in her right hand. And then I feel bad for the woman because she's about to be a victim. The one right here who you see with this cart, there's the little boy. Soon as they go past, you see her just turn around. When someone does that, you don't look over your shoulder to the left or to the right or around you to see who's around you. You have got to pay attention. And again, to me, the way I see it, that's a real sheep mentality. And unfortunately, this is how most people are in society today. They have a natural sheep mentality. They will not protect themselves, they will not look after themselves, and they will not pay attention to what's going on around them. That is an afterthought. This is why I have a whole nother channel where I talk about self-defense and I show different weaponry and all sorts of different things. And the main topic of that channel is self-defense. You have got to be vigilant. You've got to pay attention. There is no way that if that was me and I'm pushing a daughter or whoever in a cart, nephew, whoever it be in the cart, and I go past someone and they just all of a sudden randomly turn around as I pass them and I don't put attention on them, I'm gonna tell you right this instant, if you walk up to me with a knife in your hand, I am going to draw my pistol and I'm going to kill you. And it's just that simple. I am not playing with you motherfuckers. I am not going to take chances with none of these old weird, crazy fucks out here in society. Because it's a shame when innocent people are losing their lives all because someone just want to do a random killing. People, you have got to protect yourselves. You've got to be mindful when you're out, no matter where you are, whether it's a store, whether it's a grocery store. I don't know, you might be at Menards, you might be at Walmart. No matter where you are, pay attention. You have got to, as I've said before, start to practice, to train your mind to paying attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention. Does someone look sketchy? Does someone look kind of off? Pay attention, because this woman has got a knife in her hand and she's walking past every damn body and nobody knows it.
Just before 3 p.m., Ellis walked into the lobby and follows behind the mother and son as they exit the store.
Lord have mercy.
Cameras then show her following them through the parking lot and to their car.
Somewhere near their vehicle, Miss Ellis then attacked the two of them.
This is a shame.
Ellis is set to be arraigned this Monday morning. Police say the attack was a random act of violence, and the big question tonight still is why. Christy, the motive is not clear.
It is frightening. Lena, I do want to get to something else because I understand funeral arrangements for Julian have been announced.
Yes, they have. Let's get to that right now. Calling hours for Julian will take place Friday from 2 p.m. to 8 at Repepi Funeral Home in Parma. There will be a massive Christian burial that will then be held Saturday morning at 11 at St. Charles Borromeo Church in Parma, with the interment at the Sunset Memorial Park. There is also a GoFundMe set up for the Wood family, which has raised close to $200,000 tonight. We have a link to that right now on WKYC.com. Meanwhile, the organizers of the GoFundMe say you can support the family in a different way by forming a memory line along the route from the church to Sunset Memorial Park on Saturday from 11:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also have those details on WKYC.com. And Christy, they're also asking people to flood the streets along the route with the color green, as well as dinosaurs. Those were his favorites.
Oh, certainly.
Wow. This is terrible. This could be your child. This could be your nephew. This could be your son. And there's nothing more that I hate in this world is when innocent people who have nothing to do with nothing get harmed and hurt. And I'm so tired of the news media. I told you guys that I'm politically incorrect. The news media would never tell people, protect yourselves. Get a firearm if you have to. Go through the proper procedures to obtain a firearm if you have to. They will never say anything along those lines on the news media. The news media would never tell people to protect themselves, but I'm gonna tell you here, man or a woman, if she had walked up to me with that damn knife knife in her hand, before she would have even reached 5 feet, I would have shot the bitch all in her chest. I care not about you not liking how I talk. It's the truth. Pay attention, be vigilant, and protect yourself. You cannot depend on the police to be there to protect you, because when the time comes that you need to be protected, you are all you have. You better get pepper spray. If you can't get a firearm, you better get something. You better learn and practice on how to use it. People are doing crazy shit through society every day, and no one's telling them to protect themselves. Pay attention. Put those goddamn phones away, because that's something that I see often. Although that's not what happened within this case, I see that often. Nobody's paying attention to anything. People are getting on subway trains, looking down at their phone. They're not paying attention to anything, and they're getting robbed. They're getting mugged. You look like a soft, easy, weak target. When I'm out, my head is up and I'm vigilant. Don't even look at me wrong. Don't even look at me like you want to do something. If need be, I am going to protect my life at all costs. Do not mistake my passion for anger. This is Hicks Uncensored for a reason. Peace.